That Beamer dude back at it for another video. And as y'all see, G87, and I know y'all see something different in the background right there. So I know y'all haven't seen any 335 footage lately or any content about the 335 or any of that. So there's a reason why. So I drove my buddy Austin's F80. Shout out Austin for letting me drive his car for a couple days while he was out of town, and I fell in love with it. So I went on a search, and I think I might have found the cheapest F80 M3 in probably the world, bro. So this is my 2015 F80 M3. I just picked it up 2 days ago. There's a whole story behind this car. It's kind of a lot, but I will definitely explain it to you as soon as we get into the M2 so we can talk about it. But we are now owners of two beautiful M cars. An M3, a 4-door sedan, a freaking monster of a sedan, and the new 2023 G87 M2. This is like dream gold. Like, this is a dream, bro. Owning two M cars at the age of 24. But again, like I told y'all, this car was a steal. I literally, with this car, was like stealing candy from a baby. Let's hop into the G87 and we'll talk about everything. All right, so let me show you guys the inside of the car. It's a black exterior or a black interior, sitting on black like regular BMW M3 wheels with the blue calipers. Try to show that up close with the blue calipers. It comes equipped with comfort access, has all the carbon on the dashboard and everything. For it having 94,000 miles on it, it's in pretty good condition. This interior is like pretty good, even though like the driver's seat does have a little bit of wear into it, but you know, all that can be fixed. As y'all see, the back seat is already been taken apart. I already started doing some little maintenance mods to this because it does have a little bit of issues. So, I got this thing in the most craziest, weirdest way ever. So one day I'm literally just chilling, me and Sailor are just chilling, and I get a call from my buddy Yusuf. I'm like, man, what the hell does he want from me? I'm like, I really didn't even feel like answering the phone because I had just woken up from a nap. And I was like, you know what, screw it, let me just answer him. I even told him, I was like, man, I guess I'm gonna just answer this fool, see what he wants. So I answer. I go, yo, what's up, Yusuf? Like, what's going on? Like, you know, this, that, and the third. He goes, bro, you'll never guess what just happened. I was like, what happened? He was like, bro, one of my really good customers has an F80 M3 that he's trying to sell. I was like, okay, how much does he want for it? How many miles? What year? He tells me, you know, 2015, 94K miles, it's black, this. I was like, okay, send me some pictures. He sends me some pictures, and dude, it's clean. Like, especially when he sent me the pictures, it was earlier pictures before it was sitting for a while, so it looked really good. It was clean and all this extra stuff, right? So there is a whole backstory to this car. Like, at the moment, I would love to be driving it right now, but there's a little bit of an issue. So the owner of the car originally wasn't really knowledgeable on cars and didn't really know much about them. So he just didn't know what to do. So what was wrong with the car was that it didn't have, the battery had died on it. So he went to go try to take it to like get charged or whatever, but you can't charge a lithium-ion battery, especially for those M3s. As soon as it dies, it dies. So from there, he went to try to go buy a new battery and all this extra stuff. He came and told me, he's like, look, it doesn't have a battery in it and it runs, but there's something wrong with cylinder 6. kind of threw up a red flag, but I was like, you know what? This guy obviously seems like doesn't know what he's talking about the car, so it might just be a misfire and it might be in the wind. So the next day comes, we go look at the car, we agree on the price. The next day comes for me to hit him up to actually go bring him the money or see if he'll even want to sell it. He doesn't flake me, but he tells me his mom's in the hospital, which I believed. Like, I'm not trying to say he's a liar, but a whole bunch of extra stuff. But come the next afternoon, so 2 days after I saw the car, I get a call from Yusuf again, because the night that he ducked me and like wouldn't sell it to me or nothing, I called Yusuf. I was like, look, bro, just screw this dude. It seems like he doesn't even want to sell it. So he was like, yeah, bro, just leave it. If anything, we'll find you another one. Don't even worry about it. I'm like, all right, cool, bet. The next day comes. It's like 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and actually a couple hours before that, me and Cielo were talking, and she goes, bro, or I was like, watch this idiot call me right now and be like, he's willing to take the car for the price that we offered him. I was like, and then we both laughed about it. We're like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. This. 2 hours go by. I get a call from Yusuf. He's like, bro, he said yes. I'm like, what? So I quickly went and I sold the E93. That's what happened. I sold the E93. I went and got the money for the E93, and I went and bought this car. How much did I buy this car for? I got that F80 M3, and look. Before I even say how much I got it for, remember I told you it didn't have a battery in it, so it wasn't starting. All I did was go to AutoZone. I bought a $200 battery. I threw it in there. As soon as I threw it in there and hit the start button, it started right up. No hiccups, no nothing. It started, it sounded healthy. Sounded like it had a misfire, but sounded good. So, for me to come up on F80 M3 with 94K miles on it, I got that car for $10,000. Literally, the car, I paid $10,000 for that car. I'm like, everybody I tell, they're like, bro, there's no way you paid that much, like, you're lying. Like, I told my dad, he's like, there's no way. I had one of my dad's friends is like a mechanic, or one of his sons actually works on BMWs and stuff, and I asked him to give him a call. My dad thought I was lying to him, so he asked him how much these cars are worth, and the guy was like, yeah, he's probably lying to you. That car is worth $30,000. I was like, and I told my parents, I was like, look, it's a $30,000 car. I wasn't lying. But anyways, yeah, so that's my new pickup. I just picked up a F80 M3. Now we own 2 cars. I'm not gonna go crazy on that build. I don't think I am. People, whenever I tell people that, they're always like, bro, shut the hell up. You always go crazy on all your builds. But yeah, I guess everybody just wait and see what I do to this thing. Bro, it came very unexpectedly, and I couldn't pass on this deal. I'm gonna be honest. M3 for $10,000, that's ridiculous. Not even the E90s are going for that much. So, hey, I guess we'll just wait and see what happens. Logan is coming by later because it doesn't start. It's not starting now. I changed the spark plugs, I changed the coil packs. It's not starting. But it wasn't starting before I changed that too. Like I said, those it didn't have a battery in it, so I went and bought a cheap one from O'Reilly's or wherever the hell I bought it from. But the problem is that those M3s come with a lithium-ion battery, and it has like a sensor in it or something that it specifically needs to read the data off the car and all this extra stuff. Excuse me. So I talked to Logan at Beamer Shop, you know, the wizard himself, the BMW wizard himself, and he told me, he's like, bro, you're probably gonna have to order that battery. I was like, look, I was like, screw it, just order it for me. I was like, if you could get it for a little bit cheaper for price, I'd appreciate it. He got it for me for a bit cheaper. So, damn, look at that Lambo. But yeah, he got it for a little bit cheaper than I could have gotten it. So he's gonna help me out with that, and then whenever the battery comes in, we'll have to put it in and then connect it and see if it starts. Hopefully it should start. But Logan is coming by later to like and bring his computer just to read the codes for me and stuff. So we'll see what happens from there. And bro, like, how do people in Louisiana drive their cars like that? I hope you can see that. But there is a Lambo. don't know if you'll see it behind that Honda right there. Oh, he got behind me, all right? Bro, that Lambo y'all just saw me fucking filming, I was messing with him a little bit. I rolled my window, I give him a thumbs up. Bro, that bitch was twin turboed. Oh my god, dude, that thing sounded so fucking good. Holy shit.